Can you share with us some of the things that influence how parents can develop their mental health for their children of all ages, from children to adolescents?
My take on parenting has always been, as a mother or a person who is interested in getting married and starting a family, a couple, they need to first find out if they are all right themselves. And how do you do that, right? Yeah, you can actually, go and see someone professional and get information, if you're ready for marriage, whether you're ready for, child rearing, and also to be responsible for their children till the day that they die. So it's a huge responsibility, and I believe that's the first step. If you're not ready and you have no idea what it entails, the person should actually try to get information on what they should expect in the future and how to get through it, because the whole thing is about how a person is going to manage the child's temperament, attachment styles, developmental stones throughout, till 18, because 18 is when you become an adult in the psychological world.
Yeah.
I think first, the people that need to be looked into are the mother and father first. They have to be on the same page on how they want to bring up their child, and also continuously educate themselves on the latest things in psychology and child development. So once they themselves quite neutral and quite of themselves, then they can start actually thinking about bringing a child into their family.
Mental stability for the parents themselves as well, right? Whether they themselves are okay as a duo, right, in order to bring up another child.
Yes, they have to be mentally stable. I didn't want to put it that way, but yes, and psychologically prepared for these children to come into their world. And I think if they start preparing, of course, none of us have training, right? So it's almost like, okay, let's get married, let's have a child, and then it's like on-site training. But the world has become a little bit more complicated, and we are exposed to more and more different things that can influence your child. So a parent needs to know how to undo negative influence or to stabilize their child at home.
Is there a way that we can say there are certain steps where you can have a stable mindset? Are there certain steps that you can develop such a stable mindset as a parent?
Yes, I think, reading, and also, I mean, it would be lovely if they could actually go meet, a couple therapist or a psychologist or a counselor, someone who would be able to share what they are in store for, right? And if they are stable, and then they can take you the next step, because first you need to know about your partner. For example, if somebody has anger issues, or the husband or the wife has substance problems, it is definitely going to be passed down, and there are going to be a lot of issues in bringing up that child in a healthy environment. So I believe there was a saying, it said that if people are ready to have children, and they're psychologically, emotionally healthy, there will not be any crime in the world.
We will all face life challenges and hiccups along the way, right? And it will affect our mental state. And I guess that would influence how the child is brought up, right?
Definitely, yes. What the child sees at home has a huge impact on that child, how the child behaves in school, how the child, carries him or herself in society, how the child continues to, meet his or her milestones.
Hi guys, if you found that helpful, don't forget to follow, subscribe, and share it with your friends. You don't know who you might be secretly helping. And of course, don't forget to download PlusVibes for more positive vibes.